Oh, Saggy Wedgie. Ooh, that was kind of raspy. Hey, Sagittarius. Hey. Thank you all for watching. My name is Bonnie KB Banks. Welcome to the True Secret Tarot. Are you ready for your true Sagittarius? Are you? Anything y'all may need from me is going to be in the description box down below. Sagittarius, I miss you. You missed me. I feel like you did. Sagittarius, let's see what the fuck y'all got going on for the month of August. I'm back and I'm better, baby. I feel it. All right. Most High, what's going on with Sagittarius for the month of August? Sagittarius, while I was getting ready for your reading, I was lining up how I was gonna do the rest of the signs, right? And with your card, you're actually, to test the lineup, your card actually came out. So you like y'all representing y'all self hard right now. Sagittarius, this feels like you're coming into authentically being yourself. Ooh, Sagittarius, I was not expecting this. We got daughter romance in the reverse. We got the sun in the reverse, and we got fragment. Sagittarius, what's going on? Sagittarius, if this is not you, this may be people, places, and things in regards to you. Because with that Temperance card, the specific Temperance card that came out in that deck, Sagittarius, that Temperance card is a woman in a diner. And is she technically in flow of what she's doing? Yes. But what it is, she's giving out so much, or she's doing so much to where she's having the coffee is falling on the floor and she's almost about to slip. Sagittarius, in the month of August, you all be mindful about the decisions you're making. Be mindful of the mindset you're in. Be mindful of the emotions that are attaching to you. Because with this daughter romance in the reverse, an energy about either not believing in love or not having love, or you not feeling loved, or you not feeling appreciated may come around in the month of August. And God needs you not to dwell in that energy. God needs you not to give to that energy. Sagittarius, I wasn't expecting this. We've been having some good ass readings, so I'm just hoping and praying that's not the case. And then we got the sun card in the reverse. With the sun card in the reverse, this is more, the sun card is more so, especially in the verse that talks about like very much so egotistical, prideful ass energy. Sagittarius, you be mindful of being an egotistical, prideful energy in the month of August. We got the sun card, so right now we are technically we're starting the month off in Leo season. So in Leo season, pay attention to what God is putting in front of you. Don't make certain decisions, or don't base certain things based off, let's just say, how you want them to be or how you think they should be. Actually, like, really check in with your spirit guides, or really not even just check in with your spirit guides. It's really check in with God, and God will pass the message down for those that He has appointed to you. So really make sure you checking in with God, making sure you're staying in touch with your higher self. Make sure you stay centered. Make sure you stay on your P's and Q's, because something may try to knock you off, or in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you be mindful of egotistical people. Sagittarius or Sagittarius, you be mindful of being an egotistical person, okay? And then we have this fragment card over here. Now, at one point in time, I was reading this fragment card as for sometimes it's the angelic presence, but with this fragment, this feels like another type of entity. This don't feel like shit good, especially with this sun card in the reverse and the romance and daughter romance in the reverse. In your last reading, Sagittarius, people were getting punked out. So let's just say we may be picking up on that. I've been gone for 8 months. You feel me? So we just gonna see what it is, Sagittarius. Most High, give us this daughter romance in the reverse. Most High, is this Sagittarius not believing in love? Is this Sagittarius feeling unloved, unappreciated, unwanted? Or is this in some way, shape, form, or fashion, people place, is this something in regards to people, placing things with Sagittarius? Ooh, Sagittarius, this may be half and half, okay? For some of you, Sagittarius, is the daughter romance in the reverse. It's almost like you're more so focused on, especially with this Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. For some of you, Sagittarius, is you're no longer focusing on love, or you're no longer focusing on having like a partner, or you're no longer focusing on a relationship, or you're no longer like, for some of you all Sagittarius with this daughter romance in the reverse, certain people, places, and things may have thought they still had an opportunity or a chance to date you, an opportunity or a chance to still come around you, an opportunity and chance to still make things right with you. Sagittarius. In some way, shape, form, or fashion, with this four swords at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, this actually feels like you. Because you remember when I said your card actually came up as you. You just had to be mindful. So with this daughter romance in the reverse, this actually does feel like this may be something outside of you. Some of you all Sagittarius, you're not focused on a relationship, or you're not focused on love, or you're not really focused on having a significant other right now. You're more so focused on having peace in life. Now, for others, Sagittarius, that may have thought they had an opportunity or a chance to date you, or Sagittarius, for some of you all, if you're seeing that, you thought you still had an opportunity or a chance to date certain people, you may be seeing that that door is closing, or that door is closed. Ooh, with this divine timing and this Ten of Swords, this more so feels like God gave you, either Sagittarius, or God gave these people, places, and things ample amount of time for them to show up in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and it's like they never showed up. But it's this Ten of Swords up here that's making me feel some type of way about the never showing up, because this Ten of Swords talks deeply about the people, placing, the things that he's in cahoots with, sabotaging his circumstances or sabotaging his experience. Like, you see how it's his servers that are fucking up. It's not actually him, but the servers that are fucking up. It's like he can't even enjoy this glass of wine he had, because look at the shit that's being poured on top of him. In some way, shape, form, or fashion, Sagittarius, people, placing, the things that still thought they had an opportunity or a chance to come around you, an opportunity and a chance to date you. It's like now that you've been shifted out of that energy, and now that you've been put in peaceful energy, it's kind of like that same mental conflict you used to have about tripping and being and having a love life. Excuse me, and tripping and about will I have a partner, or will things be like this, and will things be like that. You all have completely gotten out of that energy, Sagittarius. It's kind of giving I don't give a fuck. Like, I hate to say it, Sagittarius, like, you really don't give a fuck anymore. It's like you don't really give a fuck if you have a partner or not. You would love to have a partner, but you're not tripping if you don't. Ooh, you feeling real indifferent right now, Sagittarius. You feeling indifferent is causing some type of sabotage in other people, places, and things, circumstances that may have thought they still had an opportunity or chance with you. You have completely checked out, or you have completely walked away. Like, you have nothing else left for them. No love, no care, no generosity. This feels like you nothing them now. Ooh, damn. Especially in regards to past lovers, with this 33 breaking down into a 6. And the 6 in the tarot deck, I'm thinking about the 6 of Cups with this daughter romance up here, since it's talking about emotions. Anybody from your past, Sagittarius, they are completely cutthroat in your life. Like, point blank, period. Also, Sagittarius, certain people, placing, and things having an opportunity to sabotage your love life, or sabotage the good love that God plans to bring to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, some point in your life. No longer are people, placing, and things going to be able to sabotage your good thing. So I'm happy in that regard, and I'm happy that you're no longer tripping about your love life, Sagittarius. For those of you all who are in relationships, you may be actually keeping your relationship to yourself. Like, you might not be telling people that you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend. You might not be telling people that you have a fiance. You may not be telling people that you're a husband or a wife. This feels like whatever the growing you're doing in your love life, Sagittarius, you're no longer, like, you're cutting out the world from knowing. But you cutting the world out from knowing what's going on in your love life, and how you're maneuvering in regards to love, with this divine timing up here. This feels like everything is coming full circle for you in your love life, but it feels like the people, places, and things that thought they still had an opportunity and a chance with you, their shit is being fucked up, and it's being fucked up badly. But it doesn't feel like actual, like the tower that's rolling in. This feels like a tower of their emotions. It doesn't actually feel like a tower of circumstances. So no, these people may not be going through fucked up shit right now, but it may really be dawning on people just now, Sagittarius, in August, that damn, I will never be a part of Sagittarius' life anymore. No. Damn, I will never be around Sagittarius anymore. No. Damn, I will never get to do and go with Sagittarius anymore. No. Damn, I'll never get to communicate. Damn, I'll never get to hug. Damn, I'll never get to kiss. Damn, I'll never get to hold that hand. It's like, damn, I'll never get to have that anymore. Especially not with that person. No. No, you won't. Like, that door has been closed. Oh, shit, Sagittarius. Most likely, give us this Sun card in the reverse. Because with this Sun card, is it some pride and egotistical energy coming towards Sagittarius? Or are you asking Sagittarius to be mindful of their own ego and their own pride? Ooh, yep. This feels like both ways, Sagittarius. Because when it comes to this Eight of Wands up here, be mindful that you're not making egotistical moves. Be mindful that you're not making prideful moves. Yep, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Be mindful, Sagittarius, because with this Eight of Wands up here, with some of the circumstances and the way you may be feeling and the way you may be thinking, Sagittarius, you may end up walking yourself into a fucked up circumstance, or you may be walking yourself into a fucked up scenario, or you may be walking yourself into making some fucked up decisions. Be mindful of that, Sagittarius. And the reason why God is telling you to be mindful of that is because also the Sun card talks about exposure. It talks about bringing something to light. Y'all, please excuse my neighbors; they jamming at that motherfucker. But besides the point. Like I said, the Sun card talks about exposure. The Sun card talks about bringing things to light. The Sun card talks about putting things on the forefront. So be mindful of the things that God is putting on the forefront as far as the things that are actually fucking up your energy or affecting how you're moving or affecting how you do business or how you make shit happen or how you do your work. Be mindful of getting back in that energy of like really, really moving how you want to move. It's with this Eight of Wands and Judgment, this feels like you calling the shots. You be mindful of you calling the shots, Sagittarius, because remember, you're supposed to be in a relationship with God. You're supposed to be allowing God to lead you. You're supposed to be allowing God to guide you. God is supposed to be making the decisions about where to go, what to do, who to be around, this and that, and all the other extra good stuff. God is supposed to make those decisions, not necessarily you. You doing that would be you being in your own will, not actually being in the will of what God has for you. So just be mindful of that, okay? So yeah, that is like a warning of be mindful. Okay, I like that. Also, Sagittarius, you be mindful with some of the information that's being dropped off on your doorstep. The reason why you need to be mindful of some of the information that's being dropped off on your doorstep is because with this Judgment up here, God needs you to be mindful of getting attached to energy that you may be assuming or thinking is good energy, but it's not. Not this Ten of Swords up here. With this Eight of Wands and this Judgment, with the people that are on this card, this feels like family. These feel like outside people, places, and things. This just is divine timing, and this is just movement, communication, talking. But it's my dog motherfucker card and this Ten of Swords up here that's like, hey, be mindful of what's going on. So like I explained in the beginning, when I said when it came to your card, Sagittarius, with the card that's actually in this deck that I'm using, your Temperance card, she like I said, she's in a diner. She's pouring from a coffee cup into a regular cup. But what she's not recognizing is that she's pouring too much. She's giving too much. Sagittarius, you be mindful of putting too much thought into certain things. You be mindful of putting too much emotion into certain things. You be mindful of doing too much. Thank you. Sagittarius, you be mindful of doing too much. You be mindful of doing too much for people, places, and things. You be mindful of doing too much as far as you and God. So this is like trying to force your way through something or trying to force something to happen or you trying to force something to come to you. Be mindful of being in any of that energy. Because with this Judgment and the World card, this would be like you saying, hey, I'm depending on God's timing. So when God wants me to have something, I'll have it. When God wants me to do something, I'll do it. Be mindful of getting out of that energy and just deciding to go do things on your own accord or go do things when you want to do things. You're going to be caught up in some type of self-sabotage energy that God never meant or intended for you to be in. Ooh. Also, with the Sun card in the reverse, Sagittarius, you be mindful of people in August. You remember how we said it before? Well, you could tell, Sagittarius, with people that have guilty energy when it comes to you, because it's like they don't want to look at you, or they can't be around you for too long, or it's almost like you make them jittery, or it's like you make them nervous, shit like that. Be mindful of people like that coming around you, because what you don't know, Sagittarius, some people still have that energy on them, but because you haven't said anything or because you haven't spoke up, certain people think they've gotten away with some of the fucked up ass shit they've done, but not necessarily realizing Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck minus this Ten of Swords is the Three of Swords. You took your disappointment in private. It's like you saw the play for what it is, or you saw the setup that they tried to do, but you didn't say anything. You let shit be what it was. with you allowing shit to be what it was, or allowing things to be what they actually are, Sagittarius, you be mindful of these people coming around you with this guilty ass energy. People gonna be fidgeting, people gonna be dropping shit. It's almost like they can't get right around you. Be mindful of be mindful of people that can't get right. Be mindful of that. And the reason why we're saying be mindful of that, because if within your body and within yourself, Sagittarius, if you're at a calm state and in a calm place, and people, placing their things around you just seem to be malfunctioning and jittering, and you know how sometimes when the phone screen and all, the phone freezes and the phone screen freezes and all of that extra stuff, it's like a glitch. Be mindful of people placing their things glitching around you. People placing their things glitching around you. Whatever is glitching, it got some fun ass energy on it. So if, let's just say, if you talk to a certain person, Sagittarius, and then your phone starts glitching, God is trying to let you know, hey, the person you just talked to on the phone, they got some fucked up ass energy in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or they have a fucked up intention towards you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So you be mindful of that energy. You be mindful of that person. You be mindful of that thing. Oh, shit. Most I give us this fragment, because what is this energy I'm feeling off this card? Because that's not feeling no good. That don't feel like no good energy. The Two of Pentacles. This is like a spirit of indecisiveness, the spirit of indecision, the spirit of it's a spirit of confusion. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sagittarius, the reason why you have to be mindful is because, again, with your last reading, with punked out, people placing their things that kept fucking with you, and people placing their things that kept bothering you, they were getting punked out of their energy in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you were gaining your energy back. Be mindful, since I've been on this 8-month hiatus, I don't know what's been going on. So in some way, shape, form, or fashion, while the God has been slowly turning things around for you, some of these people with some of the same fucked up ass energy, they've been coming around with that sabotaging energy. And it make, you know what, God, thank you. It makes so much sense, God, why you laid the cards out like this. As well as Sagittarius, it makes sense why your energy is coming up as it is. Because outside of this 8 of Wands, you're technically not out here on the board. As far as your actual card, you're actually not out here. The World card is out here, so this would be you being in tune with divine timing. We got the Ten of Swords out here, so certain energies, people placing their things, are still trying to fuck with your energy. But with this Daughter romance, God may have turned your emotions off. Oh, okay. So with God turning your emotions on, it's almost like when some of this shit was coming towards you, so you won't pick up this spirit of confusion. God, it's like he closed down a certain component of you, so that energy could not touch that component. So that's why God is just telling you to be mindful of mentally where you are. Because with him having your emotions turned off while you're going through this, it's almost like you wouldn't necessarily feel all of the fucked up energy that's actually being sent towards you. But this spirit of confusion is trying to linger the fuck around you. So the moment you actually give in to that energy, or the moment you actually consider what if, or the moment you actually think that God isn't going to come through, or the moment you think that God isn't going to show up, or the moment you think you're not going to get blessed, or the moment you think God not gonna balance things out for you, the moment you think shit not gonna be right, boom, that's when that energy wanna pop up in your motherfucking face. Sagittarius, be mindful. Be very, very mindful, for real, for real. Cause look, this is the Six of Cups at the bottom. This is the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So with this Six of Cups energy, this is people placing their things from the past. This is past energies. So things you fought off, they don't want to. So Sagittarius, when it came to their energy being pumped out, they didn't want to accept that they were being pumped out of their energy, or they didn't want to take being pumped out. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, this kind of feels like months ago I had Virgo with the rematch. This feels like in some way, shape, form, or fashion, they're trying to get a rematch. But I ain't gonna lie, Sagittarius, you may be so booked and busy, and you might have so much shit going on to where you can't even give these motherfuckers a rematch, or you don't give a fuck about them anymore, or enough to give them a rematch. Ooh. Because boom, if we take this Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and we take these 2 cups that he has in the Ten of Swords, this would be the 8 of Cups. See what it was in that sabotaging, fucked up ass energy, because you kept quiet, Sagittarius, and because you didn't say anything, and because you let things be what they were, and because you actually took your disappointment and you kept going and you kept moving. These people do not like the fact that you walked away from their ass. They don't like the fact that they didn't get up on their skin. They don't like the fact that they're not bothering you. They don't like the fact that you're not all, and I'm gonna get you, and you fucked up my experience, and you're a motherfucker, and oh, I hate you, and because you're not doing any of the stupid shit, Sagittarius. You made these people, places, and things feel like nothing, and them feeling like nothing is really getting these people and places and things fucked up. That same energy that they tried to give to you, the energy is on their ass now, and they're not understanding how the fuck they got in these circumstances. So it makes sense why you're not caring about your love life. It makes sense why you possibly may not be caring about friendships. It makes sense why you're not necessarily caring about family dynamics. It makes sense why you're not necessarily caring about certain your boss feelings at work and your co-workers and possibly other scenarios and situations where you involve yourself with other people, places, and things, because you've walked away from things that don't emotionally serve you anymore. You walking away from these motherfuckers kept them in the same cycle of the shit they tried to keep you in, Sagittarius. And because you're not really, God is just telling you to be mindful because you're not actually in this energy. That's where the spirit of confusion and came in. And it's like, thank you. The minions that the devil and the dark energy and the people that were getting punked out and shit, all the minions that they tried to send, nothing worked against you, Sagittarius. You that motherfucker. See, Sagittarius, this goes back to in past readings about me telling y'all are such a fighter, and you don't realize why God breeded you from being such a fighter. It's because of this. It's because of the Ten of Swords. So this will be like 10 different scenarios trying to hit you all at one time, Sagittarius. And when the Eight of Wands, you're still moving. The Sun card in the reverse. The shit that's being put on display is not stopping you. The things that are egotistical and materialistic and are prideful, you're not letting it get in the way. You're still going to God. You're still talking to God. You're still trying to stay in that space of where God has you. Ooh, Sagittarius. I ain't gonna lie, Sagittarius, if y'all are going through fucked up circumstances in any way, shape, form, or fashion, it has nothing to do with God just wanting you to have a fucked up life. You going through a fucked up time. You just had the hardest of the hardest. No, Sagittarius, it's not any of that. What it is, you pissed the dark energy off when you walked the fuck away from it. So, if these are old lovers, you pissed these old lovers off when you left, Sagittarius. If these are old friendships, you pissed these old friends off, Sagittarius. If these were old co-workers and bosses, you pissed their ass off. If these were family members, you pissed them off. If this was even anxiety, you pissed anxiety off. If this was depression, you pissed depression off. If this was worrying, you pissed worrying off. Whatever was the dark ass energy, and also it could have been for some of y'all, it could have been the spirit of confusion, the spirit of indecisiveness, the spirit of self-sabotage, the spirit of fucking talking too much with the Eight of Wands, the spirit of being caught up in the past with the Six of Cups. Because you walked away and completely left that energy, you pissed that energy off. And because you pissed that energy, person, place, or thing, or entity off, I ain't gonna lie, it is coming at you full force. It is, or it's attempting to, or it's trying to. For some of you all, Sagittarius, you're staying in your protection bubble, so the shit that's being sent towards you is actually not even hitting you. It's hitting your protection bubble. So you're feeling if they hit your protection bubble, you feel the pressure, but it's not piercing you, it's not hurting you, it's not harming you. That's why some of y'all are able to continue to go to have good days, go have good moments, go have good times, go have good adventures, still able to do certain things to make yourself happy. It's like the things that you really and truly appreciate, those are things that the dark energy can't touch. So with you continuously doing those things, even though you're feeling that pressure, you're pissing the energy off. But the energy has to go back to the person, place, or thing, or the host it came from. And that may be the people on the opposite side, like I said, with that punked out energy still coming towards you. It's like the dark energy they tried to send to you is ricocheting back to them, and it's hitting them harder than what they even sent to you. Ooh, this like a whole bunch of energy is powered to fuck up, and because you're not accepting that energy in, it's shooting back. It's like it's ricocheting this shit, and it's hitting other shit, and people don't understand, or people don't realize, or people don't know how the fuck is this even happening. It's because you would not leave Sagittarius alone. It's because God gave an order when it came to that punked out for Eight of Wands for you to get the fuck on. Ten of Swords, your chain got snatched, and you still kept bringing your ass over here. You still kept coming over here. You still kept fucking with people. You still kept having fucked up intentions. You still kept bringing fucked up energy. You still was trying to bring this weird ass confusion ass bullshit ass energy. They were still bringing it. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, this feel like shots fired. I ain't gonna lie, Sagittarius. This definitely feel like shots fired. What this really feels like shots fired is what I saying with this energy ricocheting. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we put this Ten of Swords. I'm putting it so y'all can see. If we put this Ten of Swords with this Eight of Wands, this would be some fucked up ass energy being sent. And with the fucked up ass energy being sent, it has to be accepted somewhere so it can actually bloom and manifest. But not when it comes to shots fired. Somebody else can shoot and it can bounce off a wall, it can bounce off a pole, you know, it can ricochet off of something and go in another direction. That's what these Two of Pentacles feel like. And you see how both of them are in the shape of technically an infinity sign, but it also looked like an 8, just like we got the Eight of Wands up here. What people, places, and things don't know, the energy that they're sending out is the energy they're getting caught in. Ooh, this is definitely shots fired. This is like not being funny, but I'm gonna be so serious. Imagine somebody actually taking their gun out to shoot, and they actually shoot at someone, but the person that they want to shoot at, the bullet misses them and ricochets and hits their ass. So this is somebody cheddar bobbing they self. This is a cheddar bob, for real, for real. Yeah, I'm putting that in parentheses, cheddar bob. Yeah, this is definitely a fucking cheddar bob. Judgment, Wheel of Fortune. And this goes back to what you sent out is what made its way back to you with the World card. This is definitely shots fired. That is the name of y'all fucking reading, Sagittarius. Shots fired. In some way, shape, form, or fashion, people, places, and things try their hardest to bring fucked up ass energy to you. And this feels like after that, your chain getting snatched energy, the fact that motherfuckers still kept trying to bring that fucked up ass energy, the fact that people still trying to have their own will in your life, the fact that God was actually healing you and working on you, and you and God were doing things together, and God was getting you acquainted with your own energy and getting you to be mindful about certain things, and these people still trying to come around and sabotage. That's why after this, Sagittarius, no wonder God said people aren't going to be able to sabotage your experiences anymore. Yeah, because this is definitely shots fired. It's going to be shots fired. Hashtag cheddar bob. Yep. That's exactly what this is. Most I put something out here on the World card and the Ten of Swords with the Daughter Romance, please. King of Wands. Yep, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, what it is, you're sitting in your own energy. Even though normally Sagittarius, you will come up as the Queen of Wands. Leo technically will be the energy of the masculine in the wands, in the wand field. But this feels like you mastering your passion, you mastering your anger, you mastering your frustration. That's why you're checked out of your feelings, Sagittarius. And that's why the things that the devil and the dark ass energy and all that other shit trying to send to you, that's why it's not actually hitting you. King of Wands, Nine of Wands. See, what you didn't know is the reason why God was healing you and he didn't necessarily stop all this fuck shit is because God knew the more you heal, the more you got in this protection bubble. The more you heal, the more things, it's like the more you heal, the more this energy you were going to stop accepting. The more you heal, it's like you made a barricade, a wall that they can't get through or they can't get past. Ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's why y'all not tripping, Sagittarius. That's why you cool with how shit is. That's why you not worried about your love life, and that's why you not worried about certain moves and decisions, and that's why you not worried about doing certain things in life. Five of Wands, exactly. You stepped out of that worried energy. Four of Wands, this is a chaotic foundation. Once you stepped out of that chaotic ass foundation, you kind of went into healing, and now you're going into mastering. So Sagittarius, now that you're mastering now that you're mastering your frustration, you're mastering your passion, you're mastering your anger, you're mastering the things that really and truly move you, to only be moved by things of God and not be moved by things of bullshit. That's why with these shots fired, the shit is ricocheting, cheddar bob. You never shot at these people. This would be like you, Eminem. You never shot at them, Sagittarius. They pulled the gun. They fired the trigger. They shot first. And the shit just making it back to their ass. Ooh, ooh, shit. And with this 5 of Wands, people not going to see this energy coming. I ain't even going to lie, Sagittarius. We take this 5 of Wands with the King of Wands that's up here. This is the 6 of Wands. The attention that people wanted to have, it's kind of like they're people to get people's attention, but it's not going to be for what they thought they won't get their attention for. So people real deal wanted other people's attention. People real deal wanted to be the focal point. People real deal wanted to be the main character. They're about to be the main character, but it's what they're about to be the main character for. Ooh, shit. So they wanted to be the main character and look like that motherfucker. No, they finna be the main character and be a dumb motherfucker. And be a stupid motherfucker. Be a dirty motherfucker. Be a nasty motherfucker. Ooh, shit. Well, damn, Sagittarius. I was not expecting that. 3 of Swords. The same disappointment that you took in silence, these people are finna be made to take the same disappointment. It's just coming from a different place. It's not coming from you, Sagittarius. So they can never blame you and say, oh, Sagittarius did this to me. Sagittarius did that to me. No, Sagittarius didn't. You did that to yourself. No, you shot yourself in the leg. Sagittarius didn't shoot you. Cheddar Bob. Ow. Most I put us one on the Sun card in reverse, the 8 of Wands and the Judgment. Sagittarius, be mindful of the moves they're making. Sagittarius, being mindful about them making decisions and not going along with God's will. We got the High Priestess up here. With everything that God is exposing and showing to you, that's why God needs you to be mindful, Sagittarius. Because what we don't recognize or what we don't pay attention to, when we see the full picture, until God exposes the fucked up shit, or until God jumps on people and make them fuck up and we see them for what they actually are, you would be fooled by the energy that's on the surface. You would be fooled by the energy that's on the outside. So God needs you to continuously praying about people, placing, and things being in your energy. God needs you to continuously praying about people, placing, and things in the decisions that you're making. God needs you to pray about your ego and keeping it in check. God needs you to pray about your pride and keeping it in check. God needs you to pray about the circumstances and the things that He's uncovering and showing to you, and maybe even some of the things that you don't see. It's like, pray for those things so God can always be on. Like, God is going to be on top of game anyway, but because God asks us to include Him on every part of our life, until you open your mouth and acknowledge these certain areas, these may be certain areas that fucked up ass energy is trying to creep through to get you to kind of do things or go back to doing your own will and not doing God's will. So you just be mindful of that. Most our last one, but not least, with Sagittarius. Oh, we got the Queen of Wands. And then we got this confusion ass energy up, this spirit of confusion up here. Now, this can be real. I'm going to read this a couple ways. Now, with the spirit of confusion and the Queen of Wands is definitely much a go-getter. Whatever she wants, she can get. Or whatever she wants, not only is she going to get it, yes, she can get it. The Queen of Wands is one of the people that will sit back and observe and watch the scene and peep the play and see who she need to talk to and who she need to talk to, who she need to fuck with, who she don't need to fuck with, in order to get her way or in order to get what she's trying to get done. You feel me? The Queen of Wands, she can be a real slick, sly motherfucker when she wants to. Be mindful of this confusion and this confusing or this indecisive ass energy, because it's going to find any corner pocket it can come in. It's going to find any crack it can slide through. This makes me feel like this can be literally a hole the size of a pin needle. If the spirit of confusion or indecisiveness or chaos can slide its ass through there and get your attention, Sagittarius, that's what the fuck it's gonna try to do. Do not cheddar bob yourself. You ain't cheddar bob right now, Sagittarius, because but hold up, I did say normally y'all come up as the Queen of Wands. Sagittarius, some of y'all, oh, thank you, God, for pointing that out. No, Sagittarius, bring your ass back over here. Sagittarius, I just feel like some of y'all done got caught. The Sagittarius that are mastering their anger, mastering their frustration, mastering letting shit get up under their skin, mastering things getting the best of them, those Sagittarius are not talking to you. That feel like 60%. I might be talking to a good 25, maybe 30, maybe 40. I'm trying to give y'all a little leeway. Yep, this is split. Nope, two of wands is 50-50. Thank you, God, for clearing it up for me. Nope, two of wands is 50-50. Half of you Sagittarius is y'all are doing what God is asking you to do. You're staying on the path of what you're supposed. You stand on the path of what you're supposed to be going. You stand on the path of what you're supposed to be doing. True enough, certain people, places, and things are trying to get in the way of that, but you're still staying steadfast of where you're supposed to be going. Some of you Sagittarius, some of y'all sneaky little motherfuckers, y'all are the spirit of indecisiveness, and y'all are the spirit of chaos, and y'all ass is the spirit of this confusion and all this other extra bullshit. Sagittarius, this feels like some of y'all stirred the pot. That's exactly what this feel like. Sagittarius, some of y'all asses that stirred the pot. And you acting surprised, or you acting brand new, or you acting crazy as far as the circumstances in which you're going through. But no, you're going through these circumstances because you stirred the pot. You're going through them circumstances because you shot first. Shots fired. Oh, shit. Now, on a lighter note, Sagittarius, what some of y'all may not be expecting is, since you shut down on your love life, it's like the moment you shut down on your love life, the moment it's like, well, I'm not going to say shut down. The moment you stop putting your love life at the forefront, and the more you stop focusing on your love life, and the more you're in that energy of it is what it is, and hey, if God wants me to have it, I'll have it, and when God give it to me, I'll be fine. Once you got in that energy, Sagittarius, which is what God wanted some of y'all to do, was to let him have full control over your love life. What y'all don't know is anybody that was trying to hold on or try to drag themselves in that next space in your love life, God is sabotaging something around them or with them. Reason being, it's like, no, you got other shit to be working on than to be focusing on Sagittarius. Or you got other shit to be doing other than focusing on Sagittarius. Or Sagittarius, to get this person to get in the will of where God wants them, so you two can actually come together. God may be, messing with somebody's circumstances in their love life. Like, God may be shutting down somebody else's love life and taking them, unfortunately, through a breakup so they can potentially in the future be with you. But I'm glad you don't care right now, Sagittarius, because this feels like this is a whole nother process within itself. But, ooh, Sagittarius, shots fired. Let me get the fuck out of here. They shooting over here in your room and shit. Sagittarius, I ain't know y'all had a man like that, Sagittarius. I'm going to pull that way. Yeah, that's a whole lot better. Yeah, Sagittarius, I didn't know you had a man like that, baby. I got to go. I love you.